Story of the hero Aeneas. Aeneas is the Trojan hero in the Roman epic Aeneid. At that time, Emperor Augustus wanted Rome to have a monumental epic like the Greek Odyssey and Iliad, so he ordered author Virgil to compose a monumental work praising the majesty of civilization. Roman civilization. So the epic Aeneid was born. Aeneas was a soldier, son of Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and Anchises, a mortal. Anchises was a cousin of King Priam of Troy. There are two prophecies in Aeneas' life: that he will be the one to usher in a great dynasty, and the second, that he will bring down Carthage in North Africa. When Troy fell to the final attack of the Greeks, Aeneas, after hearing the gods' orders, fled Troy, taking it with him. Aeneas led his wife, children and old father Anchises to flee, but his wife could not escape Troy, and his old father also died after a period of time floating at sea. Aeneas was with a group of people, often called the Aeneids, who after arriving in Italy became the ancestors of the Romans. The Aeneids include the trumpeter Maecenas, his father Anchises, his friends Achates, Sergestus and Acmon, the healer Iapix, and his son Ascanius. He also brought Lares and Pentates, two statues of Troy's house gods, to Italy. From here, room will be given to Roman mythology, so the names of Roman gods will be used. After a brief period of peace, a fierce storm descended on Aeneas and his crew at the request of the goddess Juno. Aeneas and his crew were forced to dock at Carthage. Aeneas had a brief relationship with the Carthaginian queen Dido. They lived together as husband and wife, and Dido planned to let Aeneas join the throne of Carthage. Again, this is said to have been the will of Juno, who had been prophesied that the descendants of the Trojans, here Aeneas's people, would destroy her favorite city of Carthage. However, Venus sent the messenger god Mercury to remind Aeneas not to forget his destiny, so he secretly left Carthage and continued his journey. When Dido heard about it, she ordered her subordinates to build her a funeral pyre and stand on it, cursing that her descendants, Carthage, and Aeneas's descendants, Rome, would forever be enemies. She then committed suicide with a knife and fell into the fire on that same funeral pyre. Later, after going to Hades, Aeneas called out to her soul, but Dido did not respond or appear to recognize Aeneas. Aeneas's group stopped at the island of Sicily midway through the journey. Before going to Carthage, Achaemeniastes, one of Odysseus's abandoned sailors, joined them. After Carthage, these Trojans returned to Sicily and were welcomed by Aestes, a native king and son of the river Crinisus, and a Dardan woman, people of Aeneas. As soon as he arrived in Italy, Aeneas made war on the city of Phalae. Latinus, king of Latium, welcomed the company of Aeneas and the exiled Trojan warriors and resettled them in Latium. His daughter, Lavinia, was originally betrothed to Turnus, king of Rutuni, as Latinus received an oracle that Lavinia would marry someone from another country, Aeneas. Latinus followed this oracle, and in addition to being instigated by Juno, Juno was originally the nurturing god of the Etruscan Tarchon and the Latin queen Amata. Turnus went to war with Aeneas. According to Livy, Aeneas won and captured all of Turnus's men, but Latinus died in battle. Aeneas founded the city of Lavinium, named after Lavinia, who was by then his wife. Later, Aeneas also welcomed Dido's sister, Anna Perenna, but later Anna was forced to commit suicide under Lavinia's jealousy. After Aeneas died, his mother Venus begged Jupiter to make him immortal. Jupiter agreed, and the river god Numicius purified Aeneas of all worldly things, and Venus gave him ambrosia, food of the gods, and nectar, wine of the gods, to turn him like her, into a god. Aeneas became the god Jupiter indiges. Under the influence of James Frazer, some people believed that Aeneas was originally a life-death-rebirth deity. Aeneas's journey from Troy, which, by indication, led to Aeneas's descendants being the brothers Romulus and Remus, who would found Rome, is mentioned in Virgil's Aeneid. At the same time, Aeneas is also a character in Homer's Iliad and in William Shakespeare's play Troilus and Cressida. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.